Hello everyone, and welcome back to the village of Are We There You, where I would say we're almost there. Through the other end of the apocalypse. It threatened doom, it threatened gloom, and what did we do? We kicked it in the face, basically. Behold! While the apocalypse is upon us and the skies turn blood red and possibly very many concerning creatures like scuttle out from the latrines, we instead are celebrating with a flower festival and also apple picking. And the chickens even get a break from having their eggs collected, which actually probably was making their little area a bit crowded, but you know, what are you gonna do? And yeah, we're like eating bread, soft bread. We're throwing festival parties. We have like the people drinking down that apple juice in the pub. We're picking apples, like legitimately. People are walking around with apple juice in their hands. Legitimately, we're doing great. And thus, today is going to be the day that we are going to see if we can rush the apocalypse. Having learned that the end of the domains doesn't cause anything but good things to happen to us, I feel almost no concern about the future. Ergo, I'm going to let our people pick as many apples as they want. Plant crops. Celebrate with plenty of tables of sharing where they can chow down on all the delicious food. I wonder if I can actually even give them like some of the buy your cheese class food, aka the like bourgeoisie class food, because they deserve it. They totally deserve it. Oh, good. We made it through another night with like no really weird events happening. Let's actually see if I can do that. Let's see. I can give them bread or I could give them eggs. We have plenty of eggs to go around. Pears, if we had any, which we don't. Oh, you can even give them glop. Look at that. So you can give them some of the soft breads, but I think it gives you just as much happiness as eating a normal piece of hard bread. So we'll just leave it as it is then. But all right, let us carry on with carrying on and have our farmers tend the fields, have people come, building is unreachable. Oh yeah, I forgot about that part. All right, whatever, I'm ignoring that. But we shall have people come and pick flowers. We shall have them enjoy like whatever apples they can find. Maybe like replant this flower field. Not enough water. Oh, Oh, that cold domain isn't going to get kicked in the face if I run out of water. It is not going to get kicked in the face if I run out of water. Oh boy. Okay. Do we have enough glop glooped? Like, where's the water being used? I really wanted to be super duper sassy about all of this, and instead I might be feeling the consequences of my sass. The cauldrons, the bakeries, the public baths are using a lot of water today. Do I have any more watchers watching the like wells? No watcher available, no handyman available. Abby, instead of picking the fields, why don't you figure out how to water the flowers, eh? And then maybe I will back off of planting things for a day or two whilst we go ahead. Well, we do need to keep the tomatoes planted, to be honest. While we go ahead and we make sure we have enough water. Let's see. I think we got rid of all of the like small, nope, here's a small well. And there's a watcher spot. I think all of our watchers are busy. Okay, but we should have at least one handyman, right? Yes, Marumello! You too shall come and learn how to draw up water from the well so that we can have plenty for all of the villagers to enjoy. And since apparently the sharing table uses water, y'all can just like sit at the meeting spots then, because that's enough to keep you happily busy, I think. Also, we might as well polish up the town square and stuff like that before we finish up. So let's see, maybe with some bricks? Maybe? Like spread the bricks about? Or you know what, let's just like, you know what? Let's plant some apples in the middle of the city because, oops, because we deserve to. Why not? Let's do it. Bring on the apocalypse. Kicking it in the face. We'll crank it up to a higher difficulty. I almost said much higher difficulty for next time, but you know, maybe we want to be a little aware of the potential limitations of our future villages, but maybe that would simply be the thing to really make us train up against a challenge. So we'll have to see. I really hope I can get my water back soon because I kind of need that for a lot of things, including like planting the fields. We're really like doing great though, I say, to tempt fate. Fate was tempted. Take that. Ha 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 ha. All right, we'll pick some apples. Like, we probably have plenty. We don't really need to work the kitchen anymore at the moment. We don't have enough. So we don't have enough of the apple juice to keep up with apple juice production and use. But do we have a lot of berries? Because we literally only have, we have a lot of berries. You know what? We'll go all in. If that's the way that it's going to be, then of course we shall come over and we shall celebrate the end of the world and surviving the apocalypse by welcoming in, where is this still? Where's the still? That's large kitchen, that's fruit, that's gathering, that's cereal processing. Is it going to be like under, okay, it would services? Not really. Culture? No. Oh, here we are. Okay, we shall celebrate with none other than the still. +1 if fruit maker is within 1. It requires cobblestone path to dwelling. All right, I'll start getting some cobblestone put down. Oh my goodness. All right, here we go. Here we go. And like, forget the plans for this because apparently I don't need it at the moment. Instead, let's get the cobblestone down. There we are. All right, and we'll put some stills like up along here somewhere and get that moving. Excellent. Carry on, villagers. I'm feeling pretty great about this. I mean, we've got our egg water gloop. Look at that. We've got our villagers professionally putting down the stones. Wow, we have got gloop flying. We have the tomatoes, our special fruit of the village, going ahead and like being planted and grown and eaten. We have a lot of gloop that we need to eat for how many villagers we have, but we're still making it through that just fine. No minor events that might pop up randomly have occurred where someone decides that they're going to like yeet someone else into the well or anything dramatic like that. I'd take a cat though. I'd be pretty happy if like we had a cat show up. Like that'd be kind of fun, I'm not gonna lie. But alas, we have no cat. All right, let's see. Get a foraging spot put in here. Then we can put another still over here, just so we can have like a little party before the end of everything. Because why not? We've got the resources after all. Do we have the buy your cheese people to make that happen? We would if we had some fabric. So let's actually stop making the blankets for a little bit because I think, okay, we'll get a little bit of extra fabric because I don't think we're gonna need to use the blankets anymore because we're about to face the heat event. And I think we're gonna, like I said, kick it in the face. I'm pretty proud. Also slightly dizzy. There's something about the blood red tone of everything that makes my head spin, but perhaps that's just the feeling of like ominous doom. Or maybe it's just because all of this food is flying all the time. Oh my gosh. There's so much. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, and now we've got apple trees. We've got foragers. We're working on building pubs. I just want my people to be happy. I wonder, do you have more minor events if you don't have anything for people to do? Because that would be really interesting if you could encourage the number of like small events and relationship building and things that happen between villagers by not having them do anything. So I'm gonna actually leave a couple like not doing anything for the day and just see if that works or not. What do we have here? All right, all right. Things are flying around the place. Oh my gosh. Tomato fields are being planted. Barley fields are being planted. Food is being distributed as we raise the level of gloop and then we lower it dramatically every day. The domains are being confronted. Maybe? Maybe? Well, it was worth an experiment for sure to go ahead and see if that would actually have some sort of effect on like how many people are available. I'm intrigued at how the number of pips available for work keeps going up and down. Like, how does that work out? And now, let's face it. let's face it, the apocalypse is upon us, friends, and we are facing down the heat domain with nary a flinch among our people, because we are too brave for that. Behold, the flying gloop! I really hope that I am able to take as good care of our next village, but we are definitely going to be cranking the difficulty up, because I think we're that good. I mean, look at this. This is like multitudes of times over, like just absolutely making it happen, I say. Okay. Yeah, we like literally froze the heat domain, which I have no problem with. All right, all right. Okay. What's going down here? This is not possible. Oh yeah, it is. Yay! End of the domain. It has been vanquished. See? Totally possible. Our people are amazing. And we only lost 13 of them. Rest in peace. We learned very important lessons about that, though. And I'm glad that so far it seems that they stay in the graves. I was a little worried that perhaps, like, we would end up having them come out of the graves somehow. I wasn't exactly sure what might happen there, but I'm glad to know that's not the case. All right, and like, again, we have pips available for whatever festivities and activities they want to participate in. We shall plant things, and we shall win. I would really love it if you did have like a higher likelihood of relationships and events and all of those little cute minor things popping up if you don't have your pips work for the day. Because I mean, what else are they gonna do? They need to go cause trouble. Trouble equals drama. Drama equals adventure and stories that we can go ahead and keep track of. I mean, not, you know, figurative trouble and drama. You shouldn't be real trouble and drama in real life just because you're bored. But you need to get a hobby, or maybe like go pick up some litter. That's something that my beloved husband Chips has really encouraged lately. Is he got a bunch of grabbers and we've been going around and he's been collecting a ton of litter. I'm just super impressed. Oh, and we actually have the ability to go ahead and look at one of my memory beans today. I'll take it. Oh, never mind. We still need a few more memory beans before I can unlock one of my memories. I want to unlock sheep. I know there's another building set, but I want to unlock sheep. So let us carry on. The Cataclysm domain thinks that it is going to attempt to do anything with our villagers, and it sure isn't. Whee! Oh my gosh. I'm really proud of our village. We've done a really good job. And now we have a whole bunch of stills that, like, I don't think we have anybody trained to be able to use. Oh well. I'll have to see if we have any spare buy your cheese people available, or if I can just promote someone. I don't think anyone would complain about a promotion at this stage. And who knows, maybe I'll go ahead and like promote a few other people. We'll put down some buy your cheese like houses and just allow people that privilege. Nope, nobody available. All right, we'll have to do it the old-fashioned way. And now we don't have enough fabric. Where's the fabric going? I'm not making any more blankets. Fine tailor. Oh, the public baths. Bungalow, fine tailor. I appreciate it, Sunshine, but we're good. We don't need more. All right. Wow. Literally flower fields, tomato fields, apple trees, singing villagers, festivals being held, baths being bathed in. We can actually like stop with the pools and keep more of the water for planting crops and tending to anything that might catch on fire, because there are still a few days left, and those days could potentially have a chance of being quite deadly. We might catch consumption again, or something might catch on fire, or something might explode. You know all those stills we built? Yeah, they're explosive. Maybe I should have thought that through a little bit more, but we don't need to do the pool anymore. We truly don't. So like, we don't need to worry about that. We can just set our pips free to go ahead and pick apples and frolic and like plant all these adorable little crops and gather the tomatoes. It's just amazing to see how far we've come. I'm really proud of everybody. All right, let's go. And if having literally 3,000 hope protection is not enough to fight the fear domain, we're really gonna have to reevaluate a lot more about our lives than I thought. Fly, my little seeds. I will make sure we get the flower fields replanted, and maybe we just won't pick them before like the end of our time, because they look really cute and I'm pretty proud about them. All right, everybody runs along, and I just realized we have so many apples. I think it's like 20 apples that you can pick like over the course of the seasons. Oh, in fact, we have apples, like a lot of apples. Of course, we could have the people who are actually part of like the still. They could make that. All right, let's see. Do I have any buy your cheeses that are available for work? Nope. I guess they're all babies still. All right, well, carry on. We're gonna plant things. We're going to celebrate. Let's make sure, yeah, the pools aren't being used right now, right? I'm gonna double check to make sure. Yeah, it looks like we're finally getting some fabric. So I can finally start promoting people. Though at this point, like, they're probably not gonna have a chance to make any of the apple juice. It's just gonna have to be the theory of apple juice because we have so much stuff and not enough time to be able to pick our apocalypse apples. Carry on, little ones, carry on. We're gonna give ourselves quite the challenge next time because I am pretty proud about how neatly we are able to accomplish this. Let's see. No handyman available. Oh my gosh, we have to do more old-fashioned like buy your cheese class training. Let's see. No idol? I could have sworn it said that Pila reached adulthood, and I'm pretty sure that should be this class, right? Huh. Maybe not. Okay, well, we'll carry on because I think we got this. I just want to make sure that we have like really pretty little flower fields ready to go. And, oh, we ran out of hemp? I didn't see that coming, but I think we're okay. Let's go. Oh, it's the Cataclysm Day! Boy, time flies when you're just riding out the apocalypse on a sea of apples. And whoa. Again, kind of really amazingly high up there on hope. If that's not enough hope to like win, then again, maybe I'll just like yeet the hope and fear domain into my apple vats. All right, there goes Cataclysm. Yay, more memory beans! I can finally learn about sheep! That actually makes me very excited. There we are, there we are. What have you done? Okay, the thing is, those are the 3 cataclysms, the domains, I mean, that we actually were not allied with. I'm a little concerned about what happens over the fact that we formed a pact with the hope and fear domain because it said we have a debt to it now. And how we are going to make that debt be fulfilled, I am not sure. But at least we have sheep! Yay, sheep! Sheep pen! They could easily jump the fences if they wanted to. I think they just like to pretend they were trapped inside. Go figure. And we can have little sheep in there. Oh my gosh. And then you can have a loom to be able to make more of the fabric out of wool. That's so cute. And you need a little shearer who's wearing like a sheep hat. Ah. When I was young, weaving was the only occupation in my village. Our whole economy was based on convincing everyone that our clothes were the best. Oh my gosh. So I think that, and then you have a wooden mill. I think that that is going to be available like if you have sheep in your world. And I really am intrigued to see what happens with the other elders and if you can kind of mix everything together because that would be really fun. The woolen mill. It took us a long time to realize that we could get the wool from the sheep without having to kill them. Oh no! Oh well, such is life. Oh dear. Wild sheep. Very cute. Always wandering into the village and causing chaos in the streets. You should never look one in the eye. But it's so cute. Oh, lambs! That's even cuter! We thought that killing a lamb could bring great misfortune, but we did it anyway whenever something strange happened in the village, which was basically every week. Oh no. Oh dear. Don't worry, little lambs. You'll be safe with me. And then the sheep. Their fluffy mane was so soft that Pips could often be found hugging them at night. Aww. And then the wool. We used wool to make all sorts of clothes, although the underwear was a little too itchy for my taste. Oh dear. And that apparently also is produced by the rabbit shearer, which is good to know. And then, when our memory brain beans end up being jogged again, there's a chance that we may learn about more quirks, where new mechanics, 24 events, and 13 quirks or connections between the pips will be discovered. That sounds awesome. All right. And otherwise, like, all right, pips, just make the village look nice, because we're about to, like, totally win this. All right. We'll plant what we can. If we have enough seeds to make sure it all looks nice. And let's face down the final bit of the apocalypse and see how the fate of the village of Are We There You shall be settled. This is the first time I've ever managed to go ahead and see what's going on with the villages, so I'm pretty intrigued. Oh my gosh, there's so much stuff flying everywhere. Oh my goodness. Honestly, at this stage, like, our pips can kind of just wander in circles, I say, but there's still like over close to 100 of them, and they do still need to eat. So they can wander in circles as long as they also wander towards like a few of the spots we need them to be gathering some good resources from. Just in case. All right, don't pick those flowers. You leave that alone. You plant that field. Keep these fields going. I want it all looking nice before the end times. Which it's technically supposed to be now, but you know, we're just that good. Let's see. And then we can pick a few of these apples because we've got enough time for that. And then, yeah, we'll replant. Can we reach that field? Yes, we can. We'll replant these fields. There we go. All right, pips are busy. We'll manage, we'll manage. And I'm really excited. I want to see more connections. Like, I want to see everybody really form more relationships. Maybe there's even like, if there's a new mechanic, I wonder if there's going to be like something you can put in where people will start interacting more. Like at the sharing table, for instance. That would be really fun. Because that would give a lot of drama potentially to the village. Because we had a couple people who really hated each other, and they like slapped each other around a few times, which was quite fascinating. I mean, that's terrible. You shouldn't do that. Oh no. One should be nice to your fellow villagers and not stir up drama that a certain elder might really enjoy watching. All right, let's see. Yeah, okay guys, like, enjoy. Just make sure that you have everything like looking nice before the very end of it all. Yeah, we've got things planted. Good, good, good. Got flowers down. Okay, good, good. Awesome. Enjoy. Anybody who's free can go ahead and enjoy some of the other spots. And let's do this. We even have extra buy your cheese people, which really technically might not want, but we have them anyway. I was gonna have them become like brewers, but you know, not quite enough time. Goodness, that is a lot of fear. I remember when we passed like 1,000 fear, I was thinking like, oh, clearly it's not going to be that big a deal. Like, we'll be able to keep up with whatever the fear is, but it's already at almost like 500, or it's over 500. So 1,000 would not have been enough. And that's a little alarming, and not gonna lie, just a little bit alarming. All right, we'll have you guys go there, and then we'll have somebody do meeting point. Just a couple more to go. All right, come on guys. We're so close. I'm not, whoa. I don't know why I get so dizzy with the land being so red, but there we have it. Look how pretty it all is. Excellent. I'm well pleased with these developments. If I wanted to, I suppose I could go ahead and have our pips put down a whole bunch of like cobblestone just to make things look even nicer at the very, very end of the apocalypse. So you could kind of, man, imagine how sassy that would be. If you just popped out of the apocalypse, kind of like strutting by, and you're like, oh, was there an apocalypse? I had no idea, because our village was obviously just tending to a bunch of to a bunch of wonderfully fun times. We were so busy enjoying our experience of having plenty to eat and being able to go ahead. Apple and glop are over the cap. Oh my gosh, that's what I mean. Like, we were so busy enjoying the experience that we simply didn't notice that it was the end of the world because it wasn't for us. All right, one more day. Okay, all right. I'm ready. Good, things look pretty nice. I can live with this. I can live with this being the village of Are We There You, which of course will be memorialized forevermore, not only in our adventures and stories, but also within a realm like zoo crafting, where I think apocalypse apples might just be the thing to really, actually, apocalypse apples, golden apples. Okay, yeah, I could do some interesting things with apples in our zoo crafting adventures, so just know that that might be expected. All right, we don't even need to pick all the apples because we have so much stuff going on. Wow. All right, piplings. Do I have any extra, like there's a sitting spot. I've got one more pip available to do something. Like, come on over and let's do this. Chickens. Thank you for your service. Those eggs saw us through our first winter. Thank you very much to all of the patrons who have made this possible. Because without you, we literally would have, well, starved to death, frozen to death, possibly been overheated. Our things did get flooded once. And I hope that all of you happen to be ready. Because after this, we're gonna give ourselves quite the challenge. Next village, big challenge. All right, what do you want? What kind of debt are we going to be in with you? Finally, I rule. End of the domain. It has been vanquished? Maybe? Question mark? Concern. So now the hope and fear domain rules over all the others. And maybe the world. We've survived the apocalypse. All of our villagers are together. What happened, Elder? Is this the end? I think, yes. This is it. We survived. We did it! The domains are defeated. Our curse is lifted. Why is everything still blood red then? Good job, Elder. Now let's talk about the rest. I have not forgotten our pact. And this is the story of how our village was born and how the domain became our only deity. A good story, indeed. Maybe? Can you make the land pretty again? Oh my gosh. I guess serving... Aw, you're welcome. I guess serving the hope and fear domain. Aw, definitely, like, isn't the worst thing in the world. So we could have rejected that, but I did have a delightful time. Aw, that's really sweet. Cool. Well, the village of Are We There You has indeed managed to go ahead and survive. Ergo, I wonder what happens next. Like, we're gonna have to go ahead and see how all of this works out, because we may end up having more elders, for instance, other lands to explore, or we may just be able to crank the difficulty up to like a bazillion and really give ourselves quite the challenge to survive. Because if you didn't notice, we hardly scratched even the tiniest bit of the surface of all the events that can happen. So this is gonna be fun. But all right, guys, thank you so much for joining me. Heck, that was really fun. Like, this is gonna be really awesome, and we'll be able to go ahead and start like really writing out whatever future stories our other villages have for us. Because again, barely touched all the events that are here. So, all right, my friends, we're gonna have a really good time. Aw, I'm just gonna make sure that this definitely feels like something might be happening next. But if not, then we get the excitement of starting a new village, which is awesome. Yay! Woo! All right. That was awesome. But all right, thank you guys for joining. Whoa! That's a lot of memory beans. Okay. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.